Hey, welcome back to my channel. It's Kennedy here. It is currently 6:23 in the morning. I'm feeding Cameron right now. I don't want to jinx anything, but he did just sleep in his bassinet from like 11:30 p.m. until right now, which is the longest he has slept in his bassinet or slept ever, like at night. So I don't know if he just turned 2 months today. So I don't know if he decided, you know what, I'm gonna sleep a little bit longer. I'm not sure. But again, it's like 6:30 in the morning. I think it's like 6:24 now. I might need to get him more than 4 ounces. Usually he drinks like 4 ounces like every 3 hours, but it's been like 5-6 hours, so we're gonna see. We're gonna go back to sleep, but I'll see y'all when we get back up in like an hour and a half. I just need 5 more minutes. He looks so cute. Tired. Let's go see if that little girl's awake. Wakey, wakey, little girl. Oh, it's bright outside. I forgot because daylight savings. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
You take me to school.
We're all taking you to school because Cameron has an appointment.
I will take you to school.
Yes, we're both taking you to school. I just said we're all taking you to school. Crazy girl. Okay. Yeah, usually I'm asleep at this point. Well, unless Cameron's up, obviously. But I don't take Asia to school. My fiance does. But since Cameron has an appointment for his 2-month shots, we're all going. I'm going to go ahead and open up the blinds around here. Get the light going. I need to check the menu. Oh, I need to go pee. I need to check the menu for her lunch and see if she needs to pack a lunch. Luckily, everyone in like our school district gets free lunch, but sometimes she don't like what they're offering, so I'll still pack her something. Which, to pack her something, she literally eats like a jelly sandwich, so it's not a big deal. But let's see. Oh, brother. I gotta pack. Today is an egg and cheese omelet. She doesn't like egg and cheese omelets. I'm gonna start with packing her lunch or packing Cameron's bag. I feel like Cameron's bag will be a lot easier, so I'll pack up Cameron's bag real quick. I have to wash these bottles probably when I get home. If I have time before we leave, I'll do that, but probably won't. I made some burgers and fries yesterday, so I put the stuff away from the fries. Even though we're just going to the doctor, I'm still going to refill his formula dispenser because he did spend Saturday with, well, him and his dad on Saturday went to go see that side of the family, so he did use 2 compartments of the formula dispenser. So I'm going to replace them just because I like to keep them full, but this formula is empty. Yes, he's on formula. Do not get my comments asking me why I don't breastfeed, because honestly, is it really any of your business? The crazy thing is, like, I don't mind answering that question until y'all started to be, like, weird about it. Everyone was like, you need to breastfeed, he'll sleep all night. You need to breastfeed and he'll do this. And it's like, first of all, I know plenty of people who breastfed and their kids still were up multiple times a night. Like, it's not just me. Relax. Sorry, y'all. Not to mention, he hasn't gotten sick yet. Like, he's pretty healthy still. Thank you, Jesus. But I swear, y'all be like, if you don't breastfeed, your baby's gonna die today. Like, no, he's not. So I use the other scoop to scoop the first scoop out of there, so I'm not digging my fingers in there, because that'd just be irritating my soul. Fluff. Alright, fluff. A month before Christmas-ish, month and a half. Guess who grew out of all her shirts? It's like you get caught up on life and then your kid grows a new size. Like, please give me a break. I can't take it anymore. These are the times that I wish, like, I actually got child support for her, because as you guys know, her dad is different than my son's dad. Me and my son's dad are, like, you know, together. But I wish sometimes I got child support for her, because these kids are expensive, and every 5 seconds you turn around, they need some more money. Got Cameron's bag here. If you saw my last video, then you know what I already usually keep in here. So we just need to add some more diapers. We've got a new receiving blanket. His formula pitcher. Where did his blanket go that was sitting right here on the couch? I'm gonna add a blanket because we are going to the doctor. It's not how you get him all the way down to a diaper, and he'd be cold. Oh shoot. Asia wanted us to wear our matching boots. They don't match my outfit, but here's mine. There's hers. The heat is on, but the car just turned on, so it's not gonna be super. Don't you have a blanket right there? Yeah, you do. Not gonna be super hot just yet. All right, sorry y'all. Skipped it in the car. It gets a little hectic in the mornings, a little quick. I didn't realize the time. It was already like 8:20 something. That's when I was brushing my teeth, but whatever. We're all loaded up in the car for school drop-off, and then Cameron's appointment is right after school drop-off, so it kind of works out. We decided to keep him in his onesie, like the one that he slept in, because we did it last time, which I forgot we did last time. Because, again, we're going to change it when he gets home because, you know, hospital germs. So might as well keep him in his onesie. I got to wash his clothes anyways. So, yeah. I just still can't believe that he slept, what, 6 hours?
Yeah, something like that. We woke up a little bit, gave him a dinky.
Yeah, but like, he was sleep for like 6 hours, which is just crazy. The first time he's ever slept that long, ever. Which, I read somewhere that you need to stop swaddling them at either 8 weeks or when they like start to show signs of rolling over. Not like rolling over because he's like 2 months old, but like start showing signs. Girl. Start showing signs of being able to like go from like their back to their side more, or something like that. So we stopped swaddling him, and for me, honestly, the swaddling never even worked, honestly. But for my man, swaddling worked really well for him. So we stopped doing that, and then we had like a wrap sheet on his. You can still go, by the way.
No, nothing on the car.
Okay. We had like a. Oh, I need gas in this car. I ain't drive it last.
Nothing with nothing.
No, when you drove it, it had a half a tank. The other car had like a full tank. I said, period.
Guys,
Nothing with nothing.
just get gas first. Then go to my school. Then you guys gotta go to the Cameron's appointment.
No, we got enough time to get you to school and go to Cameron's appointment and then get gas. Here, put some chapstick on.
Me?
Yes. But we had like a wrap sheet on his bassinet, which is kind of like a swaddle type vibe. And I think it's the same rules for that he would need to be pretty much like stop using that as well. So we put him in a sleep sack yesterday for the first time. The first time we put him in a sleep sack, he was not messing with the vibes. But last night, I don't know if he just decided, you know what? I think I'm ready to sleep more. But I was shocked because that's enough. When he woke up, he actually didn't drink anything more than 4 ounces. I figured he'd be like more hungry. No, he wasn't. So weird. But yeah, we're off to his appointment so he can get his shots. I'm not happy about it. It's sad,
shots?
But yes, he has to get shots.
He's gonna cry for real.
Yes, he's gonna cry. Yep, he's gonna cry, and he's probably gonna be a little bit cranky for the day.
Super cranky.
Yeah, I'm probably like really tired. Oh, the heat warmer's on. Good, my back. I don't know how these people do it every day.
You me?
Yes. The school drop off. This shit's insane.
I'm dropping that kid off 10 miles away. Ain't nobody even up in the front.
That's what they were doing in the afternoon. Talking to the teacher. This is the loop line. You loop and go. You ain't sitting chit chat with the principal, with Timmy's teacher. You just gotta get the kid and dip up out of here.
Mom, because this is a looper drop?
Mm-hmm. That shit don't make no sense. Especially the one time I had Cameron back there screaming his head off. I'm like, oh my god. That car ain't even moving. No, we've been this is the part that irritates me. We've been in this line for a good, what, 8 minutes maybe? Y'all couldn't have said y'all goodbye. Y'all are all ahead of us. Y'all couldn't have said y'all goodbyes while you, look, what is this car doing?
I think 30, 40 minutes.
It wasn't 30, 40 minutes. What is happening? Like, he reversing just to get around him. Right, you couldn't have said your goodbyes while you were waiting in the line because y'all got here before we did. This is ridiculous. Bye, I love you. Have a great day. Alright, one done. Now off to get the other one shots. Here's Kelly back. Looks so cute and peaceful, my little guy. Cameron and you said 11 pounds. What was it? I forgot already.
11, 4.
Oh, look at my little guy. Hi, Cameron. There we go. 11 pounds, 4 ounces, which means he's like 10 pounds. 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago? Yeah, my little guy. He's got the littlest head. And then she said that we can give him Tylenol if he starts to like seem like he's in pain later, which I mean, unfortunately he can't just tell us obviously, but I'll probably just give him Tylenol anyways, which we need to go to the store and buy Tylenol, which we probably should have bought Tylenol before. Say hi guys. I'm kind of hungry, but I don't really want to feed him right now because he's gonna throw up as soon as he gets the shots because he's gonna be crying. It's possible. Over the doctor. We're actually early is the crazy part. Maybe that's probably why they're not really ready. Ooh, sorry, camera. It's a different ceiling than the one you're used to, huh? Just a different ceiling than the one you're used to, huh? Yeah. This is the doctor's office. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get doctors of other patients, but like, why set an appointment time then? Just say come whenever you're ready, because I'm not gonna be ready anyways. I'm gonna have you waiting anyways. What does it matter? And they'll be like, come 15 minutes early. For what? For what? We're gonna go ahead and just feed him. We're gonna wait till after he got his shots, but he's hungry and they're taking a little bit longer. I don't want to. Hold on, he's getting the bottle. He's getting the bottle. Almost done. Right, y'all, I forgot his wipes. I don't know how they ended up outside the diaper bag. I blame his dad. But I want him to towel, wet it, and be soft. He just peed, so it should be fine.
You're here, right? Is this Cameron?
Yeah.
All right. Just getting his 2-month vaccines today.
Oh, yes.
So I have 1 oral and 2 pokes. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Oh, and 2 tree pinch. I know. We were friends for a minute, huh? Yeah, we were friends for a minute. All right, you can get them up. You go down.
Goodness.
You 3 try to have a good rest of your day, okay?
Thank you. Alright, now that that's over, I feel like a terrible parent. They said, well, he doesn't get poked again until January?
Yeah, 2 months. 4 months.
Cool. Maybe we'll give him Tylenol before we get here, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. The machine is here, because last time I pulled up in here, I was so excited. I said, ooh, let me get a frozen hot chocolate. The machine's down.
That's good.
I'm sure it is. Everything's always down when I need it.
This line be wrapped around the building twice.
I do.
Every day.
It was kind of long that day, too.
So, yeah, that must, when they say they machine down, I would believe they machine down. When McDonald's say they machine down.
Their machine just got back up. Their frappe machine. I got one yesterday. I said, is the machine back working? Yes, it is. Can't wait to say that. Small frozen hot chocolate, no whipped cream. Yeah. I don't think they add juice on it.
Thanks for choosing Tim Hortons. My name is Sherry. What can I make fresh for you today?
Can I get a small frozen hot chocolate with no whipped cream?
I am so sorry, honey, but our machine is down. Can I get you something else?
No.
No.
Alrighty, go ahead and pull on it. Or, I'm sorry.
You know, cookies at 10 o'clock in the morning? It's to calling you honey.
Huh? Oh, she did?
Yeah. She said, I'm so sorry, honey. Lady, don't piss me off. Oh, honey, my honey. That is just depressing.
So where we going, honey?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm over it now. I don't care.
Trying to go to Whack Arnold's?
McDonald's?
You just talking about they,
Frappes? I don't want McDonald's breakfast. I'm cool. That shit made my stomach hurt. Okay. So for those of you guys who did not know, infant Tylenol and children's Tylenol is the same thing as long as it has the 160 milligrams. So we're gonna do, yeah, it's the same as this, but this one's cheaper. But they always put infant on stuff to kind of like make you think you gotta get it. You don't. The doctor even just confirmed you don't have to do that. So we're gonna do what flavor? Bubblegum, grape, or chip? Grape?
Grape.
Okay. Which one? Is there a difference between these two? Grape. Tylenol it is. I'm gonna use that for Asia if need. You gonna get 2?
No, the box is just a little size beat up.
Oh, okay. This box looks a little bit too ugly for his liking, so there we go. They got Nutty Buddy, zebra cakes. I love a good Swiss roll. That is freaking hilarious. Oh, that smells terrible. Zebra cake is terrible. Swiss roll's kind of terrible too, but the Nutty Buddy wasn't too bad, honestly. I don't have like all the good paper out yet. I have to get like different theme, like wrapping paper, like this one. Like for my nephew, I'd get like Paw Patrol because he likes Paw Patrol. Oh, this is a different princess one? No way. They didn't have this one last year. I had princess paper for Asia, but this one's cute. This one's like really like actually holiday theme. Like last year it was just princesses, but this has like Christmas bells or ornaments and stuff like that. That's super cute. Okay, we're back home, and y'all, I say we just talk for a little bit because I got some things I gotta get off my chest. I'm not sure if like I'm having like a postpartum depression type episode. I'm not really sure. Maybe just like, you know, life is starting to life. But if you didn't know, I am a working mom. I'm currently on maternity leave, which is ending not soon, but it feels like soon. I go back to work at the beginning of the year. It's already damn near like mid-November. And yesterday we were trying to discuss, like, okay, what are we gonna do with the baby? Because this is the problem. My job type changed. I was permanently work from home, but now we'll be going into the office like on like a hybrid schedule. So that kind of changes things up as far as like I have to drive to work. It's like a 40-minute drive. Me and my man's schedules are kind of like opposite, but not opposite enough to where like I'd be coming in, he'd be going out type stuff. No, we like kind of like still overlap. So I was thinking like, what are we gonna do with the baby? Like I literally was almost in tears yesterday because I'm just like, okay, I could take him to a daycare closer to my job, but then that requires me to get up in the morning, get me dressed, get him ready, get in the car, drive 40 minutes, hope he's in a good mood every single day. In the wintertime, I'd add you, it's about to be January, in the peak of winter in Ohio. And then drop him off, and then my daughter's in school, so when she's out of school, my fiance already be at work, so I gotta find somebody to pick her up from school and then take her somewhere until I get back into town. But then I have to leave work, pick up my son. He'd probably fall asleep on the drive home, which means he probably won't sleep all that night, or like go to sleep late, come back, get my daughter, make dinner, go to sleep, shower, you know, all that good stuff. And I honestly was like, this is not gonna work. Like, and there's no, the way the economy is and like how we have things set up, me leaving my job just would not be the smartest thing right now. Could we make it work? Yes, you know, you can do anything, honestly. But it's just like, do I really want to be in that type of a struggle? Like, I'd have to quit getting my, you know, pedicures, my hair done. I mean, if I get my hair done, but like buying Amazon gifts or just, you know, impulse shopping. I have to probably really stop doing the things that I enjoy doing to be able to like survive. And I just don't think I want to do that. Granted, we gotta pay for daycare and stuff too, but like it's not just me paying for it. But I just think we have too many bills and too much going on to live off of one income happily. Like we could do it, but it would be rough. So it's like, okay, do I find a different job that works better? But I've been at my job for 5 years. I don't want to leave my job. I have great benefits. I got a lot of good stuff going there. So it's just like, I don't know what to do. Then you gotta find a daycare. Then it's like, oh, I gotta put my 4-month-old baby in daycare, which my first one was in daycare at like 3 months. So like it can be done, but like I had no choice. And now I feel like I kind of have a choice. I could stay at home, but that's not really a choice. So it's like, I don't know what to do. I'm like stressing out. I'm like, this is just not gonna work. So I prayed about it and we're just gonna go from there. I'm getting a little, I could almost cry about it I could almost cry about it right now just because I don't know. I don't know. Obviously, we'll have to decide something and, you know, we'll figure out something. But it's just like, I kind of feel like, the thing is, I feel kind of like guilty. Like, why did I have a kid right now knowing, like, I wouldn't be able to be a stay-at-home mom or, like, getting him to daycare would be hard. But at the same time, obviously, not everything in life is easy. So, duh, as a mom, you make a way. When I was a single mom, I made a way. Like, it can be done. But I just be feeling guilty. And then the other day I was thinking, I want to take my daughter to like this Polar Express situation or whatever. And I was thinking like, this is why I feel bad saying this, but like, I was just like, don't get me wrong, having a baby does not stop your life. Your life can still continue. However, it definitely puts a major pause on some things, because my son was born 2 months ago today, and it's like peak RSV season, peak flu season, peak, like, you know, all that good stuff. Granted, he's here for the great holidays, but like at the same time, people forget, like, oh yeah, these are the great holidays, but also these are the real sick times, so you really can't be going out too much. And it's like, I miss doing things as a family. I miss being able to, like, go to the movies all together, which, granted, we could take our son to the movies because he's probably gonna sleep through it, but like, I'm not taking a baby to the movies, all them germs, and just like the one time he wouldn't sleep and like be acting a fool in there. But it's just like, I miss going out to eat as a family, and I get we can do all those things, you know, in due time, obviously, but it's just like, I just miss doing stuff as a family. Like, I get, because like for instance, Moana 2 comes out in a couple weeks. Typically, me, my man, and my daughter would go to the movies and go see Moana 2 all together as a family. Well, we can't do that anymore because the baby's here. And granted, we can get a babysitter, but it's just like, get a babysitter for the movies. Like, I don't want to waste a babysitter for that. I don't know. I think I'm just getting in my head. I just needed to vent and get that out because, like I said, having a baby does not stop your life. Your life will continue, but don't let nobody fool you. It will definitely change for a little bit. Like, obviously things will get back to where we can all go out together when he gets a little bit older, but like for right now, for his safety, it just wouldn't be smart. It's peak RSV season, peak flu season. Like, I just don't want those problems. I mean, I had to get that out and tell somebody. But yeah, so send good vibes my way, send prayers my way. I honestly thought postpartum depression was like gone, and it still could be. I just could just be like normally in my feelings about stuff, but I don't know. I'm kind of stressing out. I don't want to think about the whole daycare situation, but I gotta think about it because it's coming up sooner than I think. And it's like, I'm ready for Christmas to be here, but then if Christmas is here, then I go back to work soon. So it's like, no. Like, I don't know. But yeah, send good vibes and send good prayers my way. But I'm actually getting ready to get up and do some laundry because the amount of laundry that needs to be done in this house is actually ridiculous. I think everyone's laundry needs done aside from Asia's. I just did hers last night, but hers is folded and put away and everything. My basket is overloading, which is crazy because like I don't even really go anywhere. And then my fiance's basket is outrageous. Cameron's basket's outrageous. So it's just a lot going on. But yeah, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next vlog. Bye.